Saludos banda y sean bienvenidos a la campaña de The Witcher. Saben, ahora que lo pienso, estoy como Yuta y Rika, ¿no? Que Yuta la maldijo a Rika y Rika quedó ahí convertido en un fantasma. Ah, bueno. Tengo que ir de nuevo a la isla chota esa, sí. Pero aquí hay un coso. Bien, vamos para ahí entonces y nos tomamos y nos teletransportamos. Bien, vamos. Nos tomamos un teleport. Me sigue molestando un poco, boludo, la elfa que no pude salvar por meterme mal al principio, boludo, que me cago de bronca. Yo quería hacer todas las misiones. Esto es un pueblo pesquero, parece. No hay guardia. Sí, no, parece que no hay guardia. Me caga de risa cuando Geralt puede decir soy brujo. Eso no va a pasar, creo que. Lean si quieren. Y ahora nos vamos. Nos vamos a la torre. Ah, este es el pueblo rarito que tiene una llave secreta, no sé qué choteo, sí. Faena, sí, ¿se acuerdan que había un lingote de plata? Bien. Bien, después lo leen si quieren, pongan pausa y lo leen. No. No. Ahí está. No haya nada.
Long enough for revenge. And now it comes
We weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's dead. And it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
It's terrifying here. It's too quiet.
Chop, chop. Speed up. Let's get this over with.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly one and all.
Keep walking.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Ah, este es un fantasma. Sí, mira. ¡Ay, culiao! Bien. ¿Habrá más de estos? Vení, culero, ¿dónde mierda te quedas? Aquí es donde mató uno la fantasma. Alumbremos con esto al menos. No hay más por suerte. Y bien, nos preparamos para la batalla final.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
¡Ah!
Is that?
It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
At last.
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Annabelle are reunited.
Wow. ¿Había una forma de salvar a Graham? 450. Bueno, rompí la maldición, merezco recompensas, oro. Lo que sea. Como siempre no se ve una chota, boludo. Ya después que termine este video voy a ver si hay alguna forma de salvarlo a Graham, ¿eh? Después cuando quedo solo me pongo a leer todas las cosas. No sé si está bien lo que hice. Sí, yo creo que sí, porque Graham no podía vivir sin su novia. Y se fueron juntos. Bueno, sí, yo creo que está bien, es un buen final. Este es el último piso. Y ahora. Bien. Estuvo buena la misión, pero no sé. Yo creo que está bien el final. Yo creo que este es un buen final. No sé qué hubiera pasado si llevaba los huesos directamente. Pero seguramente era una trampa. Ah, no. ¿Cómo era? Ah, no importa, entrar. plata. Bueno, perderse tiene sus ventajas. Tenía plata, este era rico el mago este. Vamos a ver la Keira, a ver qué nos dice. Ahí está. Dice que me perdí, boludo. Perder tiene sus ventajas. Vamos. No se han ido los monstruos y no va a venir a vivir gente nunca acá. Vámonos nomás. Vamos. Estrellas danzantes, colmenas o simum. Me siento mal por Graham porque tenía una madre. No le podíamos contar a la madre lo que pasó. Pero bueno, creo que es lo mejor. No sé en realidad, no, ni idea. Creo que sí, porque estaban juntos.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
No hablé de esto.
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded as fellow magic practitioners.
Oh, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters, forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a pester involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Yes.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free. This the Pella knows. Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid. This too the Pella knows.
Esperen, disculpen chicos, me llegó un mensaje. Yep.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
No, para, creo que estoy haciendo una misión para Keira, ¿verdad? Sí. Yo me estoy volviendo muy fuerte para las misiones. Ah, 1500 ahora para pasar de nivel. Ahora sí tiene sentido. Ah, bien. Voy a volver acá. Y me voy a tirar una teletransportación. Después voy a ayudar a los faloperos. Los orens temerios y los florines. Ah, mira.
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon.
Mierda, ¿hasta dónde sigo esta?
Veered off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well. Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Leftovers, cuts of meat. Cataplepis? Wonder what spell requires that. Package still intact. You don't sense anything from magic, though. Can't be far. I'll explain this one.
Ah, mira. ¡Oh, Dios! Casi. Este se lo estaba almorzando.
Waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
Bueno, lo dejo aquí para que la pongan pausa y la lean si quieren. Yo me voy. Tengo que volver. Si me meto rápido con el caballo, puede ser que llegue más rápido así antes de poner pantalla de carga.
That's it, Roach.
Bien chicos, ya quizás te quitan estos insectoides oro que no puedo matar todavía. Bueno, seguramente ya los puedo matar. Bien. Fíjate, esas eran las últimas de Keira, ¿verdad? Ahorita vienen. Ah, los bugs, nunca fallan.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out. You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. Decaying Vin Cato.
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
Es lo mismo.
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
No pido usar mi caballo directamente. Es como una chiquita, ¿no? Keira, es como una niña, boludo. ¿Se dieron cuenta de eso? Está un semejante pantano. Y encima un colgado. ¿Qué puede ser esto romántico? Además Geralt se está cuidando.
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
Ha! As fast as you can! Try to catch me!
Oh, qué mierda. Ah, qué choto. Caballo choto, boludo.
Wonder he cursed us. We're doomed.
Me ganó. Qué culió el caballo, se mira como un Ferrari, ¿eh?
I thought you were a better horseman.
For the record, I was riding a mouse.
For someone who usually trots around on a roach, that shouldn't present a challenge. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in farming.
Very true. So, I've two options. I can either start cultivating turnips or leave. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
No.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands... Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends, with benefits. So...
Ah, está Jennifer. Jennifer. Pensemos en Jennifer.
Sorry, there's someone else.
So what? Oh, Geralt, Geralt. You're so old-fashioned. Will you at least lie down and gaze at the stars with me?
Why not?
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. A bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Kira? Where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle. The tower.
Para. Se me fue, boludo. Pero igual vamos a tener que ir. Ahí está bien. Esa es la misión. Una más.
Hey,
Gerald le es fiel a Jennifer, nada más. ¿Dónde está? Mapa del mundo. Tengo que viajar a la isla. Mira, acá hay una misión. Ah, bueno, pero primero voy a ir para acá. Voy uno más cerca. No, este es más cerca, se me hace. Me noto que pasar por una ciudad ya un poco más largo. Ya después de aquí voy a volver a Cabina, que me hicieron una secundaria. Pero depende, no me vayan a hacer una imposible los tretes. Vamos a... Creo que si hay tiempo voy a venir a ver. Vamos a la isla. No robes a los guardias, no robes a los guardias, pero si te queda otra, bueno, asegúrate de que no te vean. Bien. ¿Se guardó? Sí. Por su duda hay algo importante.
A light. Top floor of the tower.
Ah, sí, mira, hay una luz. $45 puntos.
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Mm-hmm. Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid. Tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
This is suicide, Kira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
Yeah, kinda. So before I go, I'll need you to hand me those notes.
All right, take them already.
Ay. Me las dio.
Farewell, Geralt. Or rather, see you soon.
Bien, creo que todo salió bien, ¿no? Radovit es un pajero de mierda. Ah, un trofeo. Amigos con beneficio. ¿Qué? Ah, no lo leí. Ay, Dios. Podía terminar mal esto para Keira, boludo, pero creo que esto fue lo mejor. Y ahora la voy a buscar a Jennifer para un poco de delicioso. Nada, mentira. Creo que por aquí hay cerca hay otra misión, ¿verdad? Bien. Ay, qué suerte que ha sido darme las notas, eso es peligrosísimo. ¿Qué pude haber hecho con eso, boludo? Qué caballo más pajero. A la medianoche.
Faster.
Espera. Bien. Necesito conseguirle cosas extra al caballo, boludo. Ya no hay monstruos, mira, ya hay un montón de cosas, mira ahora. Quizás la gente vuelva a vivir aquí algún día. Hay que tirar la torre y construir otra cosa.
Take it easy.
Pero bueno, yo soy brujo, yo soy brujo. Es como Batman, yo soy Batman, yo soy Batman.
I'll be back.
Bueno, a la medianoche yo que venga, así que... Sí, a la medianoche.
Greetings.
Just in time. Good folk, behold the one who will protect us. You needn't fear. Soon shall we summon the wandering souls. Beyond all help some will be. From these you must protect us. Evil creatures keep at bay. Keep at bay till the ritual's done.
Begin.
Keep us from harm, and let them not disturb the circle. What is this life? Well, you know.
Fleeting torment, ere we know.
What comes next once life subsides?
Man his own fate decides.
Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried.
Each will say by what they're hurried.
Will ye grant these souls reprieve?
The storm.
Prepare to end their grief.
Let's begin Forefathers' Eve. Ye who wander on the gale, ever caught in this world's thrall, see this sign, gentle, pale. Ye we summon, ye we call.
Son malditos. Va, no son de estos ahogados chotos. Ni los vi, boludo. Qué ciego que estoy. ¿Esto qué hace? Oh, me da todo, 90% le cura todo, boludo. 740. Hijo de la perra.
A shadow. Right.
Spirit breaks the still.
Burn the incense ever higher.
No, mierda.
Ye we summon, ye we call, and the souls will judge ye all. Something whispers, something peeps, someone near our fire creeps.
No pueden venir nada más. La comida.
Ye
Uf.
hark, a sound I hear. 'Tis right. A spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher. Spirit, join us round the fire.
Spirit, speak. This time is yours. Tell us of your ghostly woes.
Who are you?
He knows.
Should I drive him away?
Nay.
I've come for you, patricide.
Ooh.
Begone, foul force! I cast upon you the light of the eternal fire! Abomination! Stop this at once!
The errant souls. We must help them.
Silence! I'll not tolerate necromancy.
Help me.
Leave now. You're disrupting the ritual.
This is black magic. These folk disturb the dead. We cannot allow it. We will not.
You don't know a thing about their customs.
Take him and disperse the others.
Leave not these grounds. Ye cannot crack the circle.
No, viejito. What the fuck? El viejito mata a uno, mira.
'Tis an ill turn. Ill. Woe away.
Sí, va a quedar toda la cabra.
Blood has stained the hallowed ground. Yet we cannot stop what has begun.
The bloodshed, it do any harm?
Tainted lies the circle now. They who thirst for the gore of men shall come. God's willing, they will be few, and the Peller shall finish the rite.
If you want to continue, I'm ready.
Good folk, we must the eve complete. Prepare yourselves. Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all.
All is quiet, all is gloom. What means are the darkness gloom?
Something whispers, something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps.
All is quiet, all is gloom. What means the darkness gloom?
Wraiths! This sacred ground is with blood stained. We cannot the ritual complete. People, save yourselves. If your lives you value, run!
Aparición. No, nada de estos para mí, son basura. Yo soy el The Witcher. Era este que no, es decir, este es el de las apariciones. Se fue la gente, miren.
Alas, all is lost.
Gotta be a peasant who told the witch hunters about the ritual. That spirit they drove away. Your father's ghost, right? Threatened to come back. Likely to keep his word.
Old man Ambrose, the pillar fears not.
That wraith called you a patricide. He get it right?
Aye.
If I'm gonna help you, I gotta know everything. Why'd you kill your father?
The pillar does not wish to speak of this.
You can't hope to manage this alone. You're afraid, that's clear. Wraith will hold sway over you. Listen, I'll send him off. I've got to. But I need to know where he's buried. Corpse probably hasn't turned to dust yet. That's his bond to the world of the living.
Ambrose lies in the swamp.
Fine. I'll find his body, see what I can do.
Bien, voy a lootear un rato. Qué fuerte, el conjurador solo mató a un soldado. Esos los de esos los del fuego son del que yo odio, ¿no? Al dado, vi ese pedazo de mierda. Bien, saquemos acá. Y banda por... No, esto no me sirve. Sacamos unas cuantas coronas y nos vamos de acá. Bien, 2 minutos quedan, pero bueno, banda, lo dejo hasta acá. ¿Dónde queda el otro? Mierda, ya cerca del pantano de las brujas. Bueno, banda, si el video les gustó, no se olviden de comentar y suscribirse. Nos vemos la próxima. Chao.